Hey guys, it's me, Christy Lee. Welcome back to the channel. I didn't even know my phone could do this, my camera could do this, but it looked really cool, so I figured I'd give it a shot. There's other things that it can do that I didn't even know it could do. So if you have a Samsung Galaxy 22, I think they've updated something because all of this was not on my phone when I first got it. And now it's here and it's fun to play with, so check it out. Here's something else fun it can do. This is a little much for me. I think that's probably where I'm gonna leave it. All right, recent video about my channel being dead, and truth be told, it kind of was, it kind of is, and how I'd been thinking about giving up my YouTube dreams, but I can't. You guys have been my friends for a long time, and I just cannot see never seeing you guys again. Never turning on the camera and telling you guys when I have something exciting to talk about, or when I learn something new, or any of that stuff. I mean, I just wanted to thank you. I got a lot of great feedback from that video. A lot of people commenting and telling me that you've been here for a while. Commenters that I've never even seen comments from before. People I didn't even know you were here. I had no idea you were here. You're telling me which videos brought you to my channel and made you subscribe, and which ones you enjoy seeing, and why did you stop watching my channel. All very, very good feedback, and I appreciate it so much. So one of the comments I received was that they stopped watching when my channel started going more towards gardening and mushroom hunting, which I kind of figured was part of the problem. I've struggled with this my whole time on YouTube. I've been told over and over and over again that if I want to get a good following, if I want to get people to watch my videos, if I want the YouTube algorithm to show my videos to people and get it out there, my channel has to be, I have to have a niche channel. I have to be very specific on what content. And I've talked to you guys a little bit about this, and I've been very stubborn, and I've refused to listen. I think it's hurt my channel. You can't, there's not too many people out there that are going to be interested in every single thing that I'm interested in. I know that some of you come here just for me, and I love that. I didn't think that would ever be a thing. Sorry, I'm petting my grass. I've got grass. It's wheatgrass from the straw bales I put down in here, and it's beautiful and it's soft, and I just love to pet it. But anyway, now I've lost my train of thought. I love that you guys come here just to hang out with me. That's why I wanted to create this channel in the first place. I just wanted it to be like a big hangout for a group of friends who share the same interests, and it's been made very clear to me that a lot of my interests just aren't in line with you guys' interests, and that's okay. So I talked in the last video about how I was going to have other channels specifically for those interests, and some of you were saying don't do that. and I understand why you would say that, but I kind of feel like I need to. So I created the Wild Eats channel for my mushroom hunting and foraging stuff, because I am doing that as a side business. I have a shop on Forage Market. If you haven't seen the ads for those yet, I'm sure you eventually will, but I'm sure they only show those to a very specific audience like myself, who's always searching for videos on mushroom hunting and foraging and herbalism and things like that. You guys know that I've been learning about wild edible mushrooms and foraging for them for years now, and I finally took the plunge and opened up my forage shop, and I've now sold two batches of wild forage mushrooms, and I absolutely love that. I sold an ounce of chicken of the woods mushrooms for $25. Like, what? I started that channel to be able to promote that business and to teach people about mushrooms and foraging and things like that. And I've got a few other channels in mind. I mentioned a reselling channel, and now I'm thinking maybe that channel should be less specific about reselling and more about just ways of making money. One of the people, I joined a bunch of YouTube creator groups and stuff, and someone on there did a review of my channel and gave me a lot of great feedback. So I'm trying to adjust my camera here. Cannot keep my train of thought on the tracks. The heck was my point there? Oh, he pointed out that a lot of my popular videos are on ways to make money, and maybe I should expand on that. And I used to do a lot of videos about that, and I did get subscribers and views from that. But that's not always, it's not always on my mind. I say that my interest in my hobbies cycle. It's almost like moon phases. I don't know, it's weird. I'll be really into houseplants for several months, and all of my videos will be about houseplants, and I'll start to gain a following based on that stuff, and then all of a sudden I'm into reselling, and so all of my videos will be about reselling, and then so I gain subscribers about the reselling, and then I lose the subscribers about the plants, and then it goes to mushrooms, and then nobody knows what the heck is going on. So I've got to get it together, guys. I've got to get it together. But I'll still come here. This is gonna be home for me. This will always be home. I love you guys so much. Thank you for all the comments. Even if you weren't providing feedback, it gets lonely over here, to be honest with you. Staring at a camera, talking to yourself, it gets lonely. When you guys do comment, even if it's just to say hello, I don't feel so lonely. So I really appreciate that. Thank you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your support and your feedback and everything. I don't know that I would still be here if it wasn't for you guys. So thank you. So at the advice of other creators who've been trying to help me out with my channel, I went back and looked through the videos that are performing the best, and I have some videos that are still getting constant views, even being 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years old. And they told me to look at those and do more of those types of videos. Well, one of the videos I did that continues to do very well is how to get gold out of everyday electronics. And that's not something that I still do. I still have an interest in it. I have a lot of interests and I don't have time for all of them. I haven't done that in quite a long time. So making new videos about that would be kind of difficult. Another one that did really well was helping baby chickens hatch. And I haven't had eggs to hatch in a very long time. I do have chickens now, and I'm hoping the chickens will hatch their own eggs. But in the event that there are eggs that maybe are struggling, I could do another video like that. Basically what they were telling me was to take those popular videos and make my channel all about that, which is a great idea. Except for I really need to have this place to come to. So maybe with the homesteading channel I've been thinking about doing, I could put content like that up on there. Another video that did really well in the past was the do's and don'ts of loving someone with depression. Actually, most of my videos talking about anxiety and depression have always done well. And for a time I thought maybe that's what this channel was going to be turned into. But I don't always want to talk about that stuff. It's easy for me to talk about it when I'm going through it because I can fully explain and put into words how someone might be feeling if you have someone in your life that might be feeling that way. But when I'm feeling good, it's kind of hard to remember how deep and dark it gets. I did get a video put up on Wild Eats about hedgehog and honey mushrooms. But that is the only video I've recorded for other channels in a while. I still have the plant room channel. If you guys are here for houseplants and you haven't seen it on this channel in a while, there are several videos there over on that channel. I'll try to remember to put a link down here, otherwise I don't know if you'll be able to find me, but it's just called The Plant Room with spaces, The Plant Room. And I've got several channels. I still have a channel from way back in the day called Pretty Little Guppy, where I was just sharing my fish tanks, and that got a lot of views. Another channel I started called Newborn Believer, where I wanted to share my journey to finding faith in the Lord. That has no views. And that's okay. My brain is a little bit overwhelmed with all the different ideas and all the things I want to do. And it's so weird because, like, when I'm at work, my mind is just like quick firing all these different things. I want to try this, I want to do this. Like, it's so creative when I'm at work. It doesn't matter if I'm in the shop making flower arrangements or if I'm in the van delivering flowers. My mind just is constantly flowing with all these different ideas. And I even take notes on my phone so that when I get home, I can try to put some of these into action. And for whatever reason, when I get home and I have the time to do it, my brain like blocks it. Even if I look at my notes, my brain's like, I don't really remember what that was about. So it's been a struggle, but I'm working on it. I realize that I have a lot going on, and probably way too much. I should probably focus on one thing and get really good at that until I move on to the next thing. But if I'm being honest, that is just, it's just not the way that I operate. I have to ride, I guess, the dopamine. I have to follow the dopamine because I get depressed. I get down if my brain does not have something that it's excited about. I just kind of gotta follow whatever makes my heart race, gets my gears going, like, which can make things difficult. But I don't get bored very often anymore. That used to be a big struggle for me. And now that I'm about to end this video, I remember some of the topics that I wanted to do videos on, and I'm running out of daylight and it's getting cold, and this video is maybe pointless, but sometimes this is what I have to do, just turn on the camera and talk, and then things kind of start working themselves out. But I want to tell you more about who I am and things that I struggle with, things that I've learned about myself as far as the depression, anxiety, borderline personality disorders, and all kinds of stuff like that. So hopefully I'll remember and be able to talk about it. But I'm gonna go inside, guys, because it's getting cold out here. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and I hope to see you again in the next one, guys. I love you. I love you.